pints, and quarts. Presented by Craft Beer Nation.
Up next, guys, we have Chris Ray from Center of the Universe Brewing down in Ashland, Virginia.
Ashland, yep, Center of the Universe.
I keep wanting to say Richmond, but it's not Richmond. It's Ashland.
Yeah, it's about 10 miles north of Richmond. So.
Okay. So how long have you guys been coming to Savor?
This is our first year.
This is your first year.
Yeah, super excited.
So what do you? This is my first time here too, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. This is amazing. This is a fantastic time.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's 120 beers and a bunch of different small plates. It's unlike any other festival we've been to so far.
What are you guys pouring here tonight?
We're pouring El Duderino, which is our White Russian Milk Stout, and then Pocahontas, which is our West Coast style IPA.
White Russian Milk Stout. I know where I'm going as soon as this interview is over because I haven't had that beer yet. I don't even think you guys were brewing that when we came down to visit you.
No,
last.
it's a late fall, early winter seasonal that we brewed a small batch just for this event.
Okay, so what are they pairing that beer with?
German chocolate cake. So
wow.
A lot of sweetness, a lot of flavors.
So the White Russian Milk Stout is being paired with the German chocolate cake.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that. And what are they pairing with your other beer?
We have a sausage. I can't even pronounce the name of it, but a lot of sausage, a lot of duck, and then with Pocahontas.
You had to say sausage.
Sausage.
You didn't need to say anything else.
You don't need to say anything more. Wait, do you have maple syrup? Because then we're in business here.
only if you can chug it out of the bottle. Like
So has anything here inspired you as far as there's a lot of different beer here. People are doing some crazy stuff. They're doing a lot of food pairings. When you guys brew, are there any beers that you brew with certain foods in mind, or are you just confident of brewing a good beer?
More of a concept. So
okay.
We, El Duderino, we're big Lebowski fans. We love it. So White Russian was the concept. We have another beer called Black Dawn. So it's Dawn's Black IPA that he brews. But as far as food goes, it goes hand in hand. You know? Yeah. Our world is our inspiration, and anything that we can pull out of it that we want to brew a beer to either celebrate that inspiration or to pair along with it. That's what we do.
And you also have, I think you have a barrel-aged stout called Shut Up.
We do. We have the base beer changes every year. So last year we did a Russian Imperial. We stayed pretty standard. This year we're doing a Belgian Dark Strong, and we put half of it in port barrels, half of it in bourbon barrels, and we blend them together. And basically, it's a beer that we name it for several reasons. One, we do a lot of sessional beers, so 5% beers, and for the big craft beer fan, craft beer, I guess nerd you could call them, which we are as well. They want those big beers aged in 7 different barrels,
right.
And then with Brett, lacto. This is kind of our beer that we're like, here, you know what? Fine. Here's a crazy beer aged in some really hard to get barrels, and drink it and shut up. Yeah, enough of it.
Awesome. And you had like a special release party for that beer, didn't you?
Yeah, Black Friday. That's when that beer comes out. It's a lot of fun. It's the beer drinkers' holiday. Instead of going out and waiting in line at your local big box retailer, you get to come to the brewery. We open at the early hour of 11 a.m. and go ahead and line up and get yourself some Shut Up.
Awesome. So I know a lot of guys here, or probably none of you have probably been able to have the opportunity to have some of COTU's beers because, you just got into Northern Virginia. I want to say maybe about a year ago, maybe.
We're not even in Northern Virginia yet. Yeah, we're.
I've seen your beer at World of Beer.
We don't bring it up here.
Oh, so, never mind.
It might get brought up here, but we don't. We don't distribute up here, which is fine.
Okay. It's kind of like moonshine down in that. They run it across the border, right? NASCAR style.
DC's like the Wild Wild West. If you have a car and you got beer in it, you can bring it up here and you can sell it. It's great. And so we have a lot of beer that kind of fluctuates in the DC area, but we're not.
So like DL Waltrip is your like beer distributor, right?
Right. Yeah. It's a guy in a truck. That's our beer distributor. It's called Guy in a Truck. And, it's a lot of fun though. Every once in a while we'll be up here visiting some family or friends. We'll go to a restaurant. They have like a bottle list, and one of our bottles is on there. Like that's interesting.
That's awesome. I had a chance recently to have your Scotchtown, which I thought was a really good beer. So you guys keep making great beer. I know none of you guys have probably had a chance to visit their facility, but you guys have a beautiful facility. You got I'm sure you're going to be looking into expanding pretty soon.
Yeah, always looking.
Always looking. And then his brother Phil is a engineer by trade, right?
Yeah, he's an aerospace engineer.
So he designed in the brew house, all the piping, all the whole system. He designed it. So this is truly a hands-on thing for these guys, from the rooter to the tutor. They did the whole thing, and we thank you so much for coming on our show, giving us a little bit of your time, man.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
I'm Chris Ray from Center of the Universe Brewing Company. And this is Pints and Quarts presented by Craft Beer Nation.